be talking to you today about Edmodo. Edmodo is an LMS, or a learning management system, where you can work with your students, give them assignments, have communication with them, and also their parents. The format is very similar to that of Facebook or social networking, and a lot of our students aren't allowed to do or too young to do social networking, so they can get a kind of idea of what they're missing, and they get to do it for educational purposes, so that they don't need all that other stuff. Anyway, so let's get started. When we go to the account, you have to create an account, and either you're a teacher, you're a student, or a parent. Now I am already a member, so I am going to log on as me. Now, to get verified, you have to either have a code for your county or district, or know somebody that's already connected. So our media specialist accepted me. So as you can see right here, that it looks very similar to that of something like Facebook. You have your notifications over here. It's your account, and then these are just some things that are about you. Here is my group. Now, if I look at my second grade group, I can see that I'm going to look at my members. Okay, and I have me, who is, of course, the teacher. I also added myself as a student, and then another student, Bobby Sue. Of course, these are not my true students. You need to also be careful when you are putting students in that you don't have them do exactly their first and last name, maybe a first initial or first name, last initial, just to try to keep some anonymity for your students and to keep them safe as well. So you can see my students. Now, if we go back to my home page, you'll see up here, there's alerts, you can put notes, just like writing on people's walls on Facebook. You can assign things, you can make a quiz or poll. Now, I have done all of these things, and let me just, to give you a little idea of what I was doing. So, for example, I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to show you that right here, that as a student, and I will show you how I did it. He posted, and he says, "Miss Evans, I don't understand the homework. Could you please help me?" So I responded. I got the message, and I responded, and I just said, "Make sure you complete the 10 stars on the homework. Is there a specific assignment you are struggling with?" And up here on the assignment, you can see this was our homework assignment. And they have the opportunity to answer it, and then they can type up their own document if they need to, and then to submit it. So when I asked him, he can say, "Oh, okay, I don't understand the question about William's team." Okay, so that's the homework. Oh, where did it go? I'm so sorry. Okay, so that's an example of an assignment I put in. I put in a due date, and it says, okay, it's due December 5th. In addition to that, so he's able to ask me questions, his parents are able to look at it, and then also I've done a quiz that I've done about our famous American historical figures in Georgia, and I did this one, I like this poll saying, who's your favorite Georgia historical figure we have studied so far? And this just gives us a lot, we can look at it, and it really promotes dialogue. So let's quickly show you how, if I log off, and I log on as a student, and when you log on, when you add students, they have your code, and that takes you to your group. And as you can see, if you look at his notifications, hey, here's your homework, Miss Evans rates you back, and look, you have a quiz to take. So he sees what he needs to do and what he needs to take. He can also post and write a note here and say, hey, I have another question. Maybe he wants to talk to one of his other classmates, and it will be on our group. I apologize, the screencast can only be 5 minutes, but here is just a snapshot into Edmodo and some of the things that you can do with it in your class, and have a link from home to school. Thank you.